Welcome guys to UrGamingTechie's VR show, a show where we look at PC VR, PSVR, and mobile VR, so you guys don't have to waste your time and money. And today, we're looking at Marvel Powers Unite. A lot of people have been looking forward to this game. It's obviously got the Marvel license behind it, but does it do enough to keep our interest? Let's go ahead and take a look.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, so we're here to finally take a look at Marvel Powers United VR. I've been looking forward to this one for a long time.
Not sitting this one out.
Select a hero.
Leave it to me.
I guess we only start off with these two options.
Leave it to me.
Not sitting this one out.
Captain America it is, of course.
Cap! AIM is attacking Avengers Tower. We need to move.
Oh shit.
Sync up with Friday. I'll meet you at the tower.
Hello, Captain Rogers. It's me, your all-knowing and ever-helpful AI assistant, Friday. We need to get to Avengers Tower quickly.
Step 1. Use LG or RG to grab your shield. Swing arm and release. This feels good.
Take out the enemy AIM hunters.
Oh, that felt nice.
Activating navigational overlay.
Let's look at the rest of these abilities.
Follow the navigation indicators and get to the tower.
Hold A to activate, release to perform a leap. Okay. Hold L to grab. Hold L to grab. Leap. Targets with an enemy.
You must hurry to Avengers Tower.
With shield in hand, swing shield around to block. Okay. With shield in hand, gesture a throw and release. Okay. With shield in hand, RT to gesture downwards. Okay. Press X to pay to. Okay. We're good for now.
You must get to Avengers Tower quickly.
Graphics are nice in here, I'll tell you that right now, as far as the,
Oh my, an AIM Eraditron. Great timing, Hulk.
Look at the fucking Hulk, he looks fucking huge! He looks fucking good, too.
He should be able to handle that metal monstrosity. Let's keep moving. Watch out. That's certainly one way to create a shortcut. Okay, let's head down through the subway. Kree soldiers, what are they doing on Earth? And working with AIM?
Hey! Welcome to the party! What say you
look at my boy.
Lark hands back into orbit? Who you call it talent? Alright, hit him with one of my friends!
Oh, we got them all.
Not too bad.
Look at this guy.
Earthling. Okay, catch the top side.
Something powerful has passed the initial armory defense at the tower. We need to hurry.
Hey, my boy!
Fun bar swinger?
telling us to get back pronto. Come on! Yours? There is no way that stab wound is yours. That's clearly the surgical strike of the katana. My katana!
Look, there's nothing surgical about that. But if you want to see surgical, it could be arranged.
Real scary, Hairball. How about we slice and dice the rest of these baddies, and then we can play Operation later.
Why is Ultron aligned with AIM and the crew?
Is going south. We need you at Avengers Tower, now! I'll give you a lift! I'll give you a lift!
Threat level critical. Incoming hostiles detected.
We're fine.
Heroes, to the helipad. This is a coordinated attack. We've never seen our enemies working together like this.
Fools! You have no idea what you truly face.
Cosmic Cube is mine. And with it, your universe is ours!
Cool prologue.
Woo, intense, yes? This is the unprecedented threat we're up against. Thanos and his new Masters of Evil. Our mission is to reclaim and reconstitute the stolen Cosmic Cube before they conquer the entire universe. We've united all our powers to stop them. Now, let's get to work. Searching for a match. A player has joined the session. Hero joined.
Hey, what's up?
Yo.
Is available.
Hey there. What's up? Who's pick? Oh, we're voting. I just realized. I haven't done any of them, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, just press A. Yeah. Mjolnir hungers.
The Flying Palace and City of the Inhumans, Adelan. Black Bolt's seat of rule and home of the powerful Terrigen crystals. The Inhumans are a secretive civilization, but have joined our fight against...
No.
You can't? Okay, never mind.
I don't think so.
Oh boy.
Supreme, and I lead the forces of the Masters of Evil. This world has been claimed by Thanos, and his will is absolute.
Thanos gay.
Wipe them out!
How about no?
Relays have been deployed. Protect them.
I cannot leave you alive.
Come and get it!
don't like Thor.
Man, get out of here.
Telemetry download complete. Lockjaw will teleport the relay out.
God damn it.
All in a day's work.
That was not even a fraction of our forces. Our power! Let's see how you handle this. Attack!
Lockjaw is teleporting in another relay.
Give me your milk money! More holes in you than a Swiss cheese. Yeah, you're not getting up from that.
Hi. Nick. Oh, that's bizarre.
Telemetry download complete.
Good job, bub.
Enough! We will put an end to your heroics now. Send in the next assault force and wipe them out!
Get ready. Lockjaw is sending in more relays.
Selfie time, right?
Tear you up!
What? What? Lava cake. Or brownie has more of a lava cake taste. I don't know. Surprise.
Okay, what did he drop? Did you guys get an exotic weapon or something?
That was rough.
Not even the cursed ancient one can stand against me. The Sorcerer Supreme will burn. You will save yourselves a great deal of pain if you give in. Serve. Your end is near, and I sense your allies will swiftly follow. Welcome to your destruction. You are no master of the mystical arts! Tremble with the coming of the Lord of Chaos! All dimensions will be occupied! They will shake with my coming! You are a threat to my plans! I cannot allow you to intervene! None! I will bring down the power of the Dark Realm!
You know, I was really hoping we could be friends.
No way! Get me a...
Will fall next!
Time to wrap this up.
Beautiful heroics! This is no longer your world! You think you wield power? You wield nothing! Fools!
Unleash the Rainbow Unicorns!
Release my grasp upon them! None! I will bring down the power! This battle is drained by energies! I will return!
Download complete. Lockjaw has teleported the relay out.
Mission complete.
That was it? That's all you could muster in defense of this world? Toys? Forces! Destroy those relays and crush these fools!
Lockjaw is sending in additional relays.
Get wrecked! Dance-off time! We're having a dance-off, right?
A relay is taking damage.
Ooh! Oh! Wow, that probably really hurt. Should've ducked.
Download complete.
Cut above the rest.
This is not possible! I will not let that shield generator fire, or your plans succeed! Your time is at an end!
The shield generator needs additional power cells to project its shield. Lockjaw is teleporting them in.
I'm gonna tear you
Spider bounce high.
Lock it down!
Some say that I am an artiste. I paint with bullets and blades.
The generator needs more power cells to boot up.
That's gotta hurt. No respawns for you. Only us, because we're in a video game. Give me your milk money! Ooh! Now that's taking one for the team. Kaboom! Oh, wait, these make real sounds. Dogs have a big bite.
Come to face the master of magnetism? Well, here I am. Magneto! Your story, your legacy ends here. My wrath has no equal. Goes unpunished. This trespass will not be ignored. Let my fury embrace you.
Come on, legs. Don't fail me now. Oh, too late. Little help here.
You know who I am. You know what I am capable of. Your course is folly. You betray our kind. Salvation for you! Unleash the Rainbow Unicorns!
spider.
Grab the power cells.
Oh, that must hurt you more than it hurt me.
Take this. Take. You know what?
Power cells incoming. The generator is under enemy fire.
Blam! Wrecked your face. Oh, wait, that's Rocket's line. Ooh, yeah, that happened to me once, but my head reattached to my body. Oh, I love the way these smell after a fresh squeeze.
Shield generator is projected, encasing the planet. Great work.
This is not over! We will be back!
What now, Deadpool?
Say cheese.
That's gonna pay for so many tacos! Who's your favorite merc? Come on, let me hear you say it.
Alright guys, so that gives you an idea of what Marvel Powers United is like. I just obviously played with Deadpool because he's one of my favorite characters, so that's who I chose to use first. Hopefully you guys found that entertaining. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Obviously I got to play some more still because I only just played with that one character. So I'm going to get out of here. We're going to go to the table now to give you my review while I continue playing and go through more of these characters, see what this game has to offer, and give you guys my final thoughts on what I think about this game. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so that was Marvel Powers Unite. Now, as I said during the video, I was really looking forward to this game. I've been looking forward to it for a while because I'm a big Marvel fan, as a lot of people out there are. So, let's break this down a little bit. Let's start with the story. There is no story. The story is very what you guys saw in the beginning, where Thanos comes and he's checking the cubes, and if you don't get them back, he's gonna, take over the world, blah, blah, blah. That's basically what you're doing in this game. You're going through each battle. You saw in the end there that I got a cosmic cube. That basically means I got one cosmic cube, and you need 25, and then you go take those 25, and that's how you go fight Thanos. And what's crazy is that if you lose to him, I know it's hard to lose in this game, especially if you're playing with 4 other people, but if you do manage to lose, you have to actually go back and get more cosmic cubes. So that basically tells you that you have to play 25, get 25 cosmic cubes and 25 missions that you're doing in the game to actually get those cubes. So that gives you an idea. It takes about 6 or 7 hours to be able to do that, give or take a little bit. So that's as far as the story goes. Now, as far as the graphics are, in my opinion, outstanding. They did a really good job with all the character models, basically. They look like their counterpart. When you look down, you feel like the character. The way that your arms look, the way that you're holding. When Captain America has a shield in his hand, it feels really good. It looks really good. The environments that they have 10 different environments in the game that you're playing, and they all, look really good. The prologue was actually really, really cool. I really like the prologue a lot. So the graphics are outstanding. I don't really have any issues. Like I see some reviewers talk about but I never really have these issues once people talk about it, where it looks too cluttered in the interface and stuff like that because of all the numbers jumping at you and stuff. And the stuff, I don't really have that issue. I think it's fine. I didn't really notice it when I was shooting and stuff. I was just concentrating on the shooting. I understand that people are saying that, like, you know, it brings them a little bit out of the immersion with Marvel characters because you see, like, numbers popping up and they wish that was a feature to be able to turn off where you just don't have the numbers show up so you don't see their damage. I don't really have a problem with it, but sure, if you want to add it as an option, that'd be nice to the people who do have issues with it so they can turn that off because they feel more involved in the world. So I can see how that makes sense. You know, you feel more into the world when you're not seeing a bunch of numbers sprout up every 5 seconds about the damage you're doing. So if the developers can add that, I'm sure it can't be that hard to be able to add that as an option to turn off those numbers. So graphics, outstanding. The variety and the gameplay itself is where sometimes the game can take a fall depending on who you are. So if you're a VR veteran but you really like, this is going to be a little bit complicated. If you've already played all the shooters out there, you've been in VR since the beginning like me, you may not like this game because the game is very repetitive after a while. Basically, this game relies on the gameplay loop of you using one of the 18 characters that are in the game, choosing one of the 10 environments that are in there, going in there, and the thing that sucks isn't that the gameplay is shooting bad guys all the time. That's not even what the issue is. The issue is that those 10 maps, you'd figure that they up the gameplay a little bit, like changing the thing that you're actually doing, but it's literally the exact same in all 10, unfortunately. So you're literally defending those power points in the beginning, then you have to collect those things, and then you're going to fight a mini-boss, and then you're going to fight more characters, and then you're going to find a boss. That is the gameplay loop of all 10 levels. It doesn't change. What the game's relying on is you liking to, you know, the 18 characters that are in the game, you're liking to play with them and mess with them, learn all the powers, learn all the superpowers, going through and doing all the little missions that each of them have, having fun with 3 other friends, and co-op. That's what this game is relying on. Excuse me, and it's obviously also relying on the fact to see if you actually like Marvel. Because if you're really into the Marvel theme, of course you're really going to be excited to be these characters. You really feel like this is like a childhood dream, like trying to be like Spider-Man and they did a really good job mostly, not every single character, but mostly all the characters feel good and they really feel like you're in there. Like Hulk feels really good, Captain America felt good to me. I had a fun playing Spider-Man, even though you're not swinging around with your web because it's kind of hard to do in VR. You know, they still the throwing the web and stuff like that feels good, and moving around and stuff still feels fun to do, and the enemies and tangling them up, all that stuff feels good. I think they did a pretty decent job with all the powers and stuff like that. The issue here, the main issue I have, which is what a lot of people have, so it's no surprise, is that the variety of the characters are actually pretty good. Do I want them to add more characters? Yeah, of course, but their concentration should be not even adding more maps currently. Like the 10 that are in there are good. Take those 10 maps and rework like what comes up on each map. So it's not always the exact same thing in the exact same order that you're doing. Because it's literally the exact same. It gets repetitive, obviously. But if you're really a Marvel fan, you may be able to be okay with that. Because this game reminds me of Robo Recall a lot. And Robo Recall has a similar feel. You're just going from one level to another. You're killing bad guys. But it felt really good, and it felt really good to shoot and all that stuff. And this game's really similar to it. But it has the Marvel license behind it. So people obviously had higher expectations on this one. But if you take it at that surface level, that you have 18 characters, you can mess with other Marvel characters, and you're basically playing an arena brawler, and you're just going out there beating all these bad guys, and that's what you're doing. And you're taking the cubes, you're trying to gather 25, then going to beat the main boss of the game. And, sometimes you're getting coins and stuff like that, and you go back into that main room that we started, and you actually unlock some pretty cool stuff. They actually, took some time there and added some cool Marvel history stuff with, different things and different props that you're going to be able to fill the room with. So that part is cool. They have, loot boxes and stuff that you open up with those things. So that is cool. It gives you an incentive to keep playing because you're unlocking more new things. So I see where their head is at with that, but you have to be able to keep people in the gameplay loop. And for me, the reason that I actually like the game and I'm not going to refund it or anything like that, and for me, is because I like Marvel so much that using all those characters, it still takes... If you play each character for a while and you do 15, 10 minutes of each, you're obviously going to get a lot of gameplay out of it because you're trying each one, seeing which one you like the most. And that's what I did. I had a lot of fun playing each one, so I got a lot of hours of enjoyment out of it. And sure, after you get through all 18 characters, it might feel a little stale because now you're doing the same thing all over again. But then you have the added thing of doing the 4-player stuff with your friends, so you can go in there and play co-op with your friends. So that adds a little bit of variety there as well, because you're obviously conversing with your friends, having fun. You saw some of the things that we did. Somebody can, freeze someone up, and then I can go in there and slash them, and you get a combo because he's freezing them and you're slashing them. So it's a combo team kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. So I still had a lot of fun with it, and obviously there's not many games out here, and this is going to be my top tier one where you're going to have friends come over, because a lot of people are universally Marvel fans, or they at least know the Marvel characters, where you can be like, hey, you guys want to try being the Hulk? And they're all going to be super excited, and they're going to have fun, because they're going to come down here, they're going to play for 10 or 15 minutes. They're not going to sit here playing 6 or 7 hours like we do, or like VR veterans do with all the games that they've played, and they're going to think it's amazing, because the graphics are outstanding. Being the character, it looks like you're the character. The powers are almost all universally really cool, and, all that stuff feels awesome. Obviously, the villains that you're fighting, there's 9 villains, I believe, in the game, that come up randomly in the levels, all, look really cool, and the powers that they're doing, obviously, is a really cool thing. The issue is that it's obviously going to get repetitive for people who have played a lot of shooting and a lot of brawlers out there, but I still recommend it for people who are really big Marvel fans, because there's not anything like this. You get to relive your childhood dream, but be aware that if you're only going to try one character the whole entire time, you're going to get the game much more stale a lot faster. If you're just going to sit here and say, I'm going to be Hulk the whole entire time and not even care about the other characters and just try the missions out, you're going to get bored really quickly, because your missions are the same. But if you do what I did and you're trying all 18 characters out, you're going through little by little, and you're getting the cubes and stuff, and then you go beat Thanos and stuff, and you have a fun experience with the 3 people that you're finding online, that's going to open up the game for a lot more, especially if you're playing with your friends, of course, and trying all the 18 characters a lot. There's a lot of variety in the characters, so that will open up the game. But I still hope that for everyone else out there, and even for me, I hope that they go back into this game. They did say that there was going to be free DLC in the future. I really hope it's not just characters, because yes, I'll go in there and I'll try the characters out, and that's going to be cool for like 20 minutes when you try all the powers and stuff like that. But if the gameplay loop is still staying the same, like you can only go so far with that. So I'm hoping that if they have DLC characters, that they also change some of the missions that you're doing in the game. Just change them up. Don't always be covering a spot and just holding that fort down from the enemies coming in, or taking the energy things and throwing them in that thing. Change it up. Think of other things to do to change up the mission variety in the game, because that's really the biggest issue in the game right now. I think they did a really good job with everything else. The graphics, the sound, the powers, and the characters that they add in the game. Everything else is basically almost all solid. But obviously the gameplay is the main thing of why you buy a game, and that's what's really holding this game back for being 100% recommended to everybody. So you're going to have to take a look at this face value and see how big of a Marvel fan are you. If you're going to have fun playing all 18 characters, because that's going to get you a lot of variety. And if you're okay with just the Robo Recall / Brawler type thing, where you're just going to go in there, beat a bunch of bad guys with your superpowers, and then go get another character, beat a bunch of bad guys with your friends and stuff like that. If you're into that gameplay loop and getting loot boxes and unlocking cool items into your vault, then go get this now. And hopefully with everybody purchasing this game, maybe they'll add the things that we're all wanting for them to add. But we'll see. So that's it. I mean, if you guys have any questions, of course, about this game, you can always leave them down below. If I missed anything, go ahead and ask. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
UrGamingTechie is the gaming tech. UrGamingTechie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. UrGamingTechie is the gaming